I don't want to say a lot today, but what I do want to say is that we have one job: to manifest the light. It's very simple. That's all we are being asked to do, and I think we often forget it. You know, last night we were talking about the darkness, and the way the darkness, though it feels all-consuming to us at times, is temporary. It is the light that is eternal. On Friday night, Pam and I were taken out for our Christmas present by our son Alex, and he took us to see the staging of A Christmas Carol in the centre of town. It was a lovely opportunity. I don't know whether you had the opportunity to see it yourselves. You entered the auditorium and they're handing out mince pies and mandarins, and then there's a little band on the stage and a very happy atmosphere. It was a lovely time. But it reminded me of the way that there is always more than one way to look at the world. We can look at the world and see the darkness and the despair that is there, and we can allow that darkness to rule us, or we can choose to see the light. We can allow the light to rule. Now, what I want to say is, I'm not talking about the illusory light. I'm not talking about the expectation that we will live without difficulty, without struggle. I think to believe in that light is a forlorn hope. Of course, through life there will be struggle, there will be difficulty, there will be challenges, there will be things that are less pleasant that we find difficult to navigate. There will be people who treat us in ways that we don't wish to be treated. And Christmas especially can be a treacherous time if you have that demand of life that things always go easily, that people will always treat you the way you want to be treated. You know, Christmas time can be one of those times where we see increases in things like family violence, in divorce rates, and so many things can be exacerbated by the fact that we actually expect something which is beyond realistic at Christmas time. So I'm not talking about that light. I'm talking about the decision to manifest the light. That irrespective of the challenges we face, irrespective of this temporary darkness that we see around us, of the difficulties, of the people who are disagreeable, that we choose to see and act in the world in a different way. That we choose to manifest the hope and light of Christmas, not only at Christmas time, but in every moment of every day. To say, I think our job is incredibly simple. We have one thing to do, and that is to manifest the light in every way we possibly can. And it's whether it's the way we look at the world or the way that we treat others, or indeed both together. That is our task. We have only really to look at the Gospels and to look at the life the Lord recommends to us. In one way, when you look at all of the darkness, you look at all of the difficulties people face, there is so much opportunity to bring happiness into the world. It's an entirely different way of looking at things. Not that life is dreadful, but there is opportunity to bring light into the world. And that is something we face each and every day. Friends, let's transform the way we meet the circumstances we find ourselves in. And let's do that one job the Lord asks of us.